Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Before we get to the business, please subscribe to V Media, like, share, and comment also. Thank you. 2023. Obi leads Tinubu, Atiku, Kwankwaso in poll. A poll conducted by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and commissioned by the Atedo N.A. Peterside Foundation has shown that Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party would win if Nigeria's presidential election was held today. The poll, which was conducted this month, points to a three-horse presidential race between Obi, Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. They, however, described Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria People's Party, who came fourth in the poll, as a dark horse. The results showed a significant lead for Mr. Peter Obi, with 21% of voters proposing to vote for him if the presidential election were to be conducted today, and 13% each proposing to vote for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who are both tied in second place. Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso was a distant fourth, with 3% of voters proposing to vote for him. A statement by ANAP Foundation announcing the result of the poll shows. The statement added that Obi's 8 percentage point lead at this early stage is significant, but not sufficient to separate him completely from a leading pack of candidates scoring 21%, 13%, and 13% respectively. It says that undecided voters and those who prefer not to reveal their preferred candidate add up to a whopping 32% and 15% respectively, adding that the gender split of undecided voters shows that 39% of women are undecided versus 27% of male voters. The percentage of registered voters according to ANAP Foundation is as follows in each of the zones: 99% in the Northeast, 90% in the South-South, the North-Central, and the Northwest, respectively. The lowest registered voter percentages were in the Southeast with 88% and the Southwest with 85%. When asked if the respondents were aware of the various candidates vying for the presidency, data gathered showed that 99% of the respondents were aware of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. 98% were aware of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. 95% were aware of Mr. Peter Obi of LP, and 74% were aware of Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso of the NNPP. All other candidates scored below 55% in terms of name recognition. Furthermore, the data summarizes top 5 reasons why voters are more inclined to vote in the forthcoming elections. These include the need to tackle insecurity, 45%, the economy, 20%, education, 9%, unemployment, 7%, and poverty alleviation, 4%. 46% of the respondents would love to see their preferred presidential candidates participate in a televised interview and/or debate, with the interview or debate spanning across topics like their party manifestos, issues of security, economy, education, job creation, healthcare, and agriculture, amongst others. It is worthy of note that 69% of those aged 18 to 25, 76% of those aged 26 to 35, 77% of those aged 36 to 45, 87% of those aged 46 to 60, and 89% of those aged 61 plus responded saying that they would definitely vote in the coming elections. The age groups that expressed the greatest willingness to vote were those between 46 to 40 and 61 plus years. On average, the poll shows that almost 8 in 10 registered voters are absolutely certain that they will be voting in the next presidential election. If they stay committed, then we could witness a huge turnout in the February 2023 elections. Furthermore, Mr. Peter Obi led the pack in virtually all the age categories. That is, his leadership was not confined to the youths only. While these poll results show some significant trends, it is key to note that the battle ahead lies in the hands of the undecided and swing voters, as it appears they would ultimately decide which candidates take the lead to emerge as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the 2023 presidential elections. In summary, our September 2022 polls are inconclusive in terms of establishing a clear winner, as the undecided voters are large enough to turn the tables. However, ANAP Foundation has concluded that the trends are clear enough to establish the frontrunners, and so our subsequent polls will concentrate on the four leading candidates only. Nigeria's presidential elections will hold in February 2023, with campaigns set to start at the end of September. Don't hesitate, guys, or fail to subscribe to the channel. You'll thank me later when you do. Like, share, and comment on the video too. Thank you. In a related development, the All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Council has faulted the poll predicting the likely victory of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi during next year's election. The Punch had earlier reported that a poll conducted by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and commissioned by the Atedo N.A. Peterside Foundation showed Obi would win if Nigeria's presidential election was held today. But in a statement on Thursday signed by its director, Media and Publicity, Bayo Onanuga, the campaign council said the NOI poll was inconsistent with reality. The statement read, "The attention of the APC Presidential Campaign Council has been drawn to a poll conducted by the NOI polls, which made wild and incredible permutations on the presidential elections. We are unperturbed by these dubious and unreliable statistics because our research shows that NOI polls have been off the mark at critical election periods in recent times. For example, preparatory to the March 2015 presidential elections, NOI published in October 2014 the results of a viability poll which used the concepts of familiarity and net favorability position to survey. In the results, NOI claimed that President Goodluck Jonathan has the best overall familiarity rating at 99% and net favorability probability of plus 25. By contrast, NOI dismissed the then All Progressives Congress candidate Muhammadu Buhari as a borderline candidate who needed huge public relations to show up his performance. But when the Nigerian people went to the polls, who won? The APC candidate and now President Muhammadu Buhari. This is not the only instance when the NOI has turned its political bias in an election period to fraudulent statistics. Towards the 2019 presidential elections, and knowing fully well that President Muhammadu Buhari was going for re-election for a second term in office, the NOI pollsters embarked on another abracadabra. In June 2017, they issued the results of yet another poll that Nigerians prefer a middle-aged president, claiming that the poll was inspired by the election of Macron as the president of France and the campaign of the not too young to run. According to the predictable bias, NOI claimed that 64% said they would prefer to vote for a presidential candidate between the ages of 40 and 50 years, and 15% preferred candidates between 51 and 60. In short, for a presidential candidate in the 70s running for re-election, NOI results meant certain defeat. But when the Nigerian people went to the polls on February 23, 2019, the man the NOI polls are tried to bully with statistics out of the race won again. That's a wrap of the news, guys. Bye.